Hey guys, thanks for coming back to the spot. Today I'm so excited. I just got my hands on this game. It's called Red Dead Revolver 2. If you play Red Dead Revolver 1, obviously you're going to like this game. If you didn't play Red Dead, I don't know. I mean, I think this is the best game ever made. But a lot of people are talking about it's slow, this and that, but it was back in the West, so it was kind of slow back then. But after this, I think it's pretty much going to blow up after this. This is the only boring part, I believe. We're now here with Dutch. We're finna rob a camp, I believe. So let's see how he does it, if he does it at all. You know, see what happens here.
Good. Come on, let's go.
Come on, Dutch, let's
Easiest
go.
to take the same path down as Bill and Mike.
Now, I'm not too impressed
Like
with
you said,
the
revenge is a luxury
way
we
the snow falls.
can't
And
afford.
if y'all wonder why I keep putting my gun in and out, it's because I read before that you can do that little spinny revolver trick. I keep trying to do that. It ain't working.
Right now,
But
supplies, equipment,
I'm sure it's gonna work for me here on
everything
some of the other
else,
videos.
including
Where
Paul.
you're in the beginning here, you can't really do much nothing.
There's enough
But
of those bastards down there to
let's
deal
go with
as
old
it
Dutch and
is.
the gang, see what we
Come
can
on.
do. It's kind of fun. I mean, you can. If they get too far ahead of you, Arthur will yell actually. And I'm really impressed with the rest of it. Not the snow falling from the trees, because that just looks way fake. Not really impressed with the graphics too much in the snow, but I am impressed with some of the graphics, especially the smoke graphics that I've seen that aren't in the snow. They're great. And I think we're creeping. Oh no, here we go. We're starting now. Booyah! Yeah, I know. It's telling me getting covered, and I probably should. I gotta find some cover first. But why am I? Why is I'm shooting the wood? I couldn't tell you. Ooh, nice little cinematic. Looks like it's gonna do that every once in a while. You get a good headshot or whatever kind of shot. You know, as long as it's a good shot. You can hold the key there, like right, boom, right in the head. Yeah, this guy's giving me a little trouble. It's alright. I eventually get got. That's how you know you got somebody. The little X will show up and then the screen on like, I don't know, flash real quick or something. Didn't think I saw you, did you? Yeah, he got a long fall. Once again, thanks for coming back to the spot. Go ahead, subscribe, like, do all that stuff, share, you know, all that. Make sure you hit that little bell, because if you don't hit that bell, then you ain't gonna know when something else come out, you know. And trust me, I've been waiting for this game forever, so I will be doing a lot of these videos. See, look at that, another cinematic headshot. Y'all want some? Yeah, in the beginning here, I can already tell you that there's a lot of guys running around and they're dressed almost identical to your game, so it's kind of hard to know who you're shooting at. I mean, I don't know if this game has like a friendly fire option or whatever, but hopefully it do, so you can't shoot your gang members, you know, that wouldn't be good. But normally you can tell your gang members by the ones that don't shoot at you. What do? Pretty much shoot at the people that shoot at you. Like I said, if you play Red Dead before, you're gonna love this game. I think it's the greatest game ever made, like I said, but I like Red Dead. Look at another cinematic scene. I like Red Dead and I just like video games, period. It's not really a certain genre. I mean, I love role-playing games, racing games, but I just love video games, period. So if you're like that, if you like that, you're gonna love this game. But it is for, you know, select few people. Some people's gonna say it's too slow, it's too repetitive, but I mean, with the repetitive, come on now. I mean, like, for instance, Ghost Recon. I'll tell you about that one in another video. But they said Ghost Recon is too repetitive. All you do is the same thing over and over again. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a game about recon, so that's pretty much all you're gonna do the whole game. I mean, sometimes people just gotta use their heads, you know. I read some interviews. People were saying that, you know, Red Dead is boring because all you do is run around shooting people, or it's the same thing with every mission. You're gonna rob somebody, you're gonna rob something, you're gonna shoot somebody. I mean, well, yeah, it's a shooting game. It's the West game. That's what you're gonna do. I mean, you don't really hear people complaining about when they buy a race game and say, well, it gets pretty repetitive because all you do is race. I mean, of course, all you're gonna do is race. It's a racing game. But anyway, enough of my rant. I think I got a few more. Alright, Rambo, run out there you want to. I'm surprised I ain't died yet. A little dead eye, just make sure to see people. Pretty much when you use dead eye, it don't really matter if you see them or not, because as you can tell, a lot of them blend into the snow. But when you use dead eye, at least on the first part right here, all you got to do is pretty much just paint. And if there's a person there, it'll paint them with another cinematic shot. I think that was a side shot though. I'm gonna have some videos here soon about, you know, you shoot people in the leg, they don't land. You know, it depends on where you shoot them. You shoot them in their foot, it's not gonna kill them. You know, it's like a cinematic shot. Didn't get too far, partner. But yeah, it's all the way dynamic. You know, I've seen playthroughs or somebody shoot somebody's arm with a shotgun at close range, and their arm like goes flying, and blood starts pouring out, and salute these dudes, see what I can get. And yeah, once again, this is the spot. Y'all go ahead, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. I gotta loot all these people. As you see, when you loot them, you get a fairly good amount of loot that you can get. Supposedly there is like a fence or something that opens up in this game eventually that you can go ahead and sell everything to. Get you a lot of money, fix up your camp, things like that. What? He didn't have, wait a minute. Okay, there you go. Cigarettes! They're really trying to get you to kill yourself, ain't they? Alcohol. Snake oil. I don't know what that, I guess. I imagine that's for, it's like snake juice if you get bit. You didn't have much of nothing. And I'm just gonna continue looting it. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, my dead eyes. I gotta make sure to refill my dead eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Because I mean, I don't use dead eye often. I mean, I use it. I do use it. I don't use it all that often because I mean, it's not cheating because it lets you do it, but it's just a lot easier, you know, to take them down with dead eye. But it's not really too realistic, you know. I almost ran into a tree. All this. yeah.